Hey, what's up gamers? My name is Mystic. Welcome back to my series on advanced fishing called Catch It Fast, where I attempt to catch a targeted type of fish in less than 10 minutes of gameplay. Today we're in Crocotopia in the Emperor's Retreat, and the fish that we're looking for is a common, at least it's common on the books, it's a common stormfish called the four-eyed grouper. Now, the Emperor's Retreat, as you may know, is an instance that requires a little bit of gameplay ahead of time. So if you use a fishing potion or a fishing luck, what have you, you'll want to wait until you actually do all that stuff before you snap it on. Otherwise, you're going to waste about 5 or 10 minutes of a fishing potion. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, the stormfish, if I recall, is only in this pond. So you've got one pond with I see 6 fish in it right now to choose from. I'm going to go over to the other lake really quick and scan, but I don't think there's any storm in it. So what I'm saying here is that even though this is a common fish, you might not get it right off because there's not a lot of options to catch it. You, if you have it, can use that, let me see, let me get close to the pond. I think it's called a summon fish. Let me see. If you have it, yeah, you can use the summon fish spell to reset your fishing hole, but if you don't, you're either going to have to sit here and camp till they reset naturally, or give it up and come back, which is a pain in the butt. So just because this is a common fish, don't think that it's easy to catch. Alright, here we go. Let me scan this one and see if there's any storm, but I don't think there's any storm in this pond. No, I don't think there ever is. So you're not going to get it in this pond. And in that small pond over here on the side, I think that there's a storm sometimes, but I don't think it's ever a four-eyed grouper. Let me get this. God, there's manders everywhere. Look at this. Jeez. You gotta watch out for these manders. They are everywhere, and they will sneak up on you and get you in a fight and waste your time. Alright, there we go. I got around them. Yeah, I don't think there's a storm. There's sometimes a storm in here, but I don't think it's ever a four-eyed grouper. I think it's a storm cuda. There we go. No, there's no storm at this time. I guess we'll find out after we fish this out. Let me see where we're at. Okay. And I saw that one balance in there, and that's the one I have to keep my eye on because there's one other fish, and then there's like 4 storm. Go ahead. I think I'm going to get that one right off the bat. There we go. Right into it. That was weird. The one that bit it was the one that was way over to the right, not the one I threw it in front of. That's funny. Now, what I don't like about this area is it's the same cliff type thing as Mushu. You can't scare out the fish you don't want. You've really got to fish around them and hope for the best. My first catch is a treasure chest. Okay. I guess I'll take a little bit of gold. Yeah, it is a little bit of gold too. Alright, let me scan this again to make sure I'm not catching something I don't want. Okay, yeah, there's my 2 guys over there. Now this is a tactic I'm going to use. I don't often use it, but I want to use it in this instance for you guys to see what's going on. I'm going to throw my lure out there and purposely break it off. It'll cost me a couple of energy, but it'll cost me less than catching those guys would. And whenever you do that, you want to use a lower rank fishing lure because it'll only cost you 1 energy when they get off instead of 2. And that can be handy whenever there's too many of them in here. I'm going to get rid of this other one. It's a balance, I think, just to get it out of here. It don't matter which lure you use because it'll break off anyway. Yep, back up. I don't often do this because I don't really advocate the wasting of energy, but it is a technique, and I want you guys to see it. So you just break it off, get them out of the way. That way that's your alternate method for quote-unquote scaring the fish out of the pond. Just get them out of the way so you know that everything you got left is the school you want, and you can fish seriously. And you don't have to worry about, did I get the right one? Am I going right? Well, I got a little bit of a lag going on here for some reason. That was weird. Okay, that went like way out in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what this lag is about. I've had this periodic lag. I don't quite know why. It's just been today, though. Huh. Yeah, it's lagging me up pretty good. I don't know why. Whoa. Looked like I was going to walk it out in the water here. It's lagging me big time. Alright, hang on. Alright, I'm going to have to... Okay, sorry guys, I had to pause for a minute. I was getting some kind of an unexpected lag for some reason. It was killing me. So I'm back to it. We're looking for the four-eyed grouper stormfish. He's going to bite with his tail. Cool. One pull down. This really does... I hate to say it, this is really... This common fish should be at least a rare, given that you can only get it in one tiny little pond in the whole game. I think it should be. Oh, well, and here I am talking trash and he comes right up. It does not ordinarily happen this way, I promise you. Ordinarily, they do not come up this easily. I've printed the screen. Sorry about the words behind there, but I want you guys to see this in the video as a screenshot too. Anyhow, there's your four-eyed grouper. Now, being as we have caught him unexpectedly fast, what I'm going to do is go ahead and add another fish to this video. So I'm going to pause this, and I will meet you at the next fishing hole with the type of fish that we're going to catch. Alright? Okay everybody, welcome back. The second fish that we're going to catch for this video is going to be a myth fish called the fish sandwich. And it is here in Cyclops Lane, and you can fish it out of this stream and the stream across the way from me. It doesn't show up in this big pond over there. That's where you'll find the death fish and the cuttlefish and a bunch of other type of things, but you won't find the fish sandwich in that one, just in these two streams. So I'm going to go ahead and sense out the fish and get rid of the ones I don't want, just like we usually do. Wow. Wow, look at this. With balance, 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 storm. Now, as a side note, while I got you here, that storm that's in front of me, if you're looking for the mechanical armor head, that kind of robot-looking fish, that's him right there. The only storms that come into these streams are the mechanical armor head. So if you see a storm color, whenever you do a sensing like that, you know you've got him. It's right there. These fish are not going to do me any good. Let me try the other stream. Now, ordinarily, there's more myth in here than this. And I'm not seeing the fish in this one for some reason. Alright. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to use my summon fish spell, burn my 10 energy, even though I don't want to, and reset all the fish so we can even get ourselves a fish. I'm going to keep on calling them a fish and chips, so we can get our fish sandwich. Got fish food on the brain, I think. Hungry. Must be lunchtime. Okay, I see a couple of myth in there. Let's get rid of these extras though. Get rid of that one and that one. And I'll sense one more time. Sense the school. It says reveal. I call it sensing. There's two ice in there, but they're really close. Ooh. Get rid of that one. I'm going to wait on that other ice fish. I'll try to catch these myth first. Don't let me forget to sense one more time to get that guy out of there. I'll end up catching an ice fish I don't want. Now, as for the ice fish in here, I'm not sure what the other ones are. Probably ice cuda, but I know that if you're fishing here and you hit an ice fish, you might catch an owlfish. It's a rare. Usually you find it in the Commons Pond or over by Old Town, but you can find it in here too. It is possible. That was 3 bites, which is not a good sign for my... Ah, that's a treasure chest. That's not a good sign for my fish sandwich. Wasn't even very much gold. I got a cheap treasure chest. Alright, let me sense this. Just get rid of that ice guy. I'm really paranoid about catching him. I don't want to. Get him out of here. Good. I feel a lot better now. Okay, come on. This guy's looking up at me. He's yelling, I'm a Mythicuda! I'm a Mythicuda! He doesn't want to get caught. One bite. Yeah, he's acting like a Mythicuda too. He might not be lying to me. 2 bites. Up. Yeah, he is definitely acting like a Mythicuda. When you've done this long enough, you can almost tell. Just from how fake fish act, you can almost tell what they are. Yeah, and he's a Mythicuda. Now, I won't say I haven't been fooled before, because I certainly have been fooled before. But I've done this long enough, you can just about tell whenever you have. Whenever you've got a good fish or a junky one. First bite, that's cool. That's a good sign. And there he is. See what I mean? A good fish, most of the time. Bang, first bite, and he'll pull it down. There's our fish sandwich right there. Now, being as I've done this so quick, I'm going to try to catch another fish sandwich, I think. This, like, all the myth fish are left in here. I want to give them a go. Alright. Let me see what we got here. Just because we got that one. I'll show you guys how common or how not common they are. I believe that if you come here, almost every time you'll get a fish sandwich, you know, if you fish it out. I think that most of the time you'll get 2, and maybe if you're lucky you'll get 3 or 4. But this is not one of the fish that's ordinarily super hard to get a hold of. If you're adding it to your list, I mean, it's, you know, run and grab it really quick and be done with it and get it off the list. That one was a Mythicuda. Let's see what we got here. That's a small one. It'd be nice to catch a small fry in here. I have a Whopper and a regular fish sandwich in my tank, so I would love to catch a small fry. I still haven't got one. Oh, it's a Mythicuda. It'll be a small fry Mythicuda, but it's not a fish sandwich. See what I mean? You can almost tell as well. I was talking about, you can tell what type of fish it is. You can almost tell, even with the shadows kind of tricking you a little bit, you can almost tell exactly whenever you've got a small fry or a Whopper as well. The sizes of shadows in here vary greatly. I mean, there's probably like 6 sizes. Look at all these small fish. Wow. I might have my small fry fish sandwich at last. And catch it on camera. That'd be doubly great. Well, ice, 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 and more ice. Wow. Okay. Maybe not. I'm going to come back to them. Well, no, I won't. I'll stay right here and do it again. They were really close clumped, and I didn't want to scare the one away that is in here that I want, the myth. Okay, good. The 2 ice are together. We'll get them out of here. And this balance, and that'll give us 4 myth to try for. So we might end up with 2 fish sandwiches, at least. He went right for it. I like that. But he didn't pull it down the first pull. I don't necessarily like that very much. 2 pulls. And the winner is Mythicuda. Alright, let's get Charlie here. I'd laugh if I was fishing for a myth fishing like a Charlie tuna or some totally oddball thing I've never seen before came up. Kings Isle likes to put, you know, event fish, birthday fish and stuff like that at Shark Week. Just event fish in here. And I love it whenever I am fishing for some particular thing and something completely unexpected comes up. That's what happened with the Warhammer head shark. I didn't know they'd put it in there. And I was fishing for a stormfish. And he came up and I was like, what in the world? Alright, I'm going to get away from this waterfall just as soon as I can. It's really loud and drowning me out. Oh, there's fish sandwich number 2. Alright, I got to get away from this waterfall. It's super, super loud. Woo! There we go. Now I can talk without having to yell. Alright, we got 2 more fish. Maybe 1 more fish sandwich. Two bites, that's a chance. Nope, it's a Mythicuda. That's alright. At this stage, once I've caught the targeted fish, it's all downhill from there. It's all gravy. Be just as happy to catch anything. All right. He's wanting to turn around. But I would like to have 3 fish sandwiches for you guys to see. I got 1 out of the other stream and 1 out of this one so far. And that was 2. That's 1 pole. 2 poles. That could be anything. It is a Mythicuda. Well, there you have it. 2 streams, 2 fish sandwich. They're not all that rare. You can get it off your list if you need to. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series you'd like to see me play. If you want, just leave a comment to talk to me because I'll talk to you back. This is Skella Mystic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Come on, taking your time, aren't you? That's 2. Ah, yes! Yes, we got him! Look! Take his time back. Boss Hog. On the first try of the day. That's cool. Look at that. Ah, I got it. There we are. It looks kind of funny. How you doing, Larry?